Hey guys, welcome back today, bringing you a video for our favorite weapon series for our Warzone weapons. Today we're going to be covering the fastest TTK weapon in Warzone, rightfully so, that being the AS Val, firing 9x39 SP6 rounds here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone. So one weapon here to get rid of those pesky MAC-10 users is the AS Val here. So go ahead, I'll walk you guys through this weapon build, and then I'm going to walk you through a really good duo win, which was one of the more insane wins I had in Warzone, with Cause here being a duo win. Really a lot of good battles showcasing this, as well as my M82. So let's go ahead and back out, and we'll get right into this weapon. So here we see the final design for the AS Val. We'll go ahead and back out, and I'll strip this thing down to base. So the AS Val, again, this was one of the weapons for Season 6 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. What we'll do to build this to start is, first off, all the barrels are suppressed. This is an integrally suppressed weapon. No matter what barrel it is, it already has that built-in suppressor. Even with some of these SR3, specifically this one, the SR3 barrel here, has a suppressor screwed on there. You can see where it wouldn't, where you could detach that, even though there's a rail system on the bottom connecting it. However, we're going to go with the VLK 200mm OSA barrel. So this is going to improve our damage at range and our bullet velocity. The cons are going to be the aim down sight speed. But there you can see how the increased range is going to be. It's going to hurt your mobility a little bit, but you really don't need this attachment per se. But because I'm not running any other weapon with it, this is really going to be for close and medium range, ideally. So I really want to get the max damage at range and bullet velocity out of it that I can. So we'll go ahead and select the OSA barrel. Again, it's just really a heavier monolithic suppressed barrel here for the integrally suppressed barrel for the AS Val. It'll help us out with the damage at range. And also for Warzone will keep us off the minimap, which is key. Next up, a lot of people would like to run the 5mm laser. I'm going to run the TAC laser. Again, just because of the mobility for this, I want to be able to ADS quick in close quarter situations. I'm not a big hip fire person, so this is really personal preference. But this is going to help out with the ADS speed, the aiming stability, and the aim walking steadiness. The con is that laser will be visible when you are ADSing, so just be careful about that. Another good option, like I said, would be the 5mW laser, or even the 1mW if you didn't want your enemy to see it. But I'm not a hip fire type of person, so I like the TAC laser on this weapon. Next up for the optic, a lot of people like to run this without an optic and use the Strelix stock on this. However, I really cannot use the iron sights on this weapon. I don't know what it is. I really am only effective with the holographic here, or the EOTech. This is going to give us a precision sight picture, about a 1-frame con here for the ADS speed. But again, we have that TAC laser on, so it's really not going to hurt us at all. So we'll go ahead and put this on. Again, really good clear reticles on this, which I'll show you the reticle I'm going to be using here. But it just helps me keep my shots on target much easier than iron sights. Iron sights, I feel like I just miss way too many shots. So like I said, stock we're going to leave at the base. However, a lot of people like to run the Strelix stock, which is actually going to help out with your recoil control. However, personal preference, I just don't really like the iron sights, and I'm going to use my other attachments. So this is a good option depending on how you want to build it, but I'm going to leave it with the base stock option. Skip out on the perk as well as the rear grip and the ammunition. Instead of the base ammunition here is the 20-round magazine of the 9x39, so we're going to want to bump that up to the 30-round magazine of 9x39. So we're going to increase our ammo capacity, or our magazine capacity, by 10. Cons are going to be the ADS speed and the movement speed, which the ADS speed we've completely mitigated with that TAC laser. So we'll go ahead and put that on. Again, that's that SR3 9x39 magazine there for that 30-round. And then for the underbarrel, again, I'm not a hipfire person, so I'm actually going to run the operator foregrip. Really, two choices here, the operator and the ranger foregrip on this one. But the operator foregrip, when I tested it previously when this weapon came out, and I believe JGOD even confirmed this, was the best underbarrel attachment for this weapon to help with that recoil. And since I'm using this at not only close but the medium range engagements, I want to be able to control that recoil the best I can. So we're going to put on that operator foregrip for the recoil control, the con, ADS speed. But again, that TAC laser is going to completely mitigate that, so we're not going to take any negations for the ADS speed. So we'll go ahead and put on the operative foregrip. And then for customization for the reticle, like I said, I really enjoy the Witch reticle. Just a nice, cleaner optic. It's a little bit less blurry, a little bit easier for me to get shots on target compared to some of these other ones, which are pretty blurry. So this one, nice and clean. I don't have the blue dot, obviously, but for some reason, I feel like I perform better when I don't have a dot like that. So this is the Witch optic here. The reticle is the best one for me on the holographic. Go ahead and select that. And then just backtrack, I'm also going to be running an M82 in this video. So you'll see I've covered this weapon a lot in the past. I'm going to run the Wrap Suppressor, the Combat Recon for maximum bullet velocity. I'm going to run the Ultra Zoom. This is going to allow me to go from 2 times to 20 times magnification. And then we're going to run the 7-round speed mag and the bipod for the underbarrel attachment. Now, with this optic, again, apparently there's no optic glint on this, but I've been using this since basically day one of the Cold War integration. So I think this actually takes a lot of skill to use, especially at long ranges. You'll see how hard I have to, or how far I need to lead my targets. So keep an eye on that. And then you'll see my other class setup here, just double time, overkill, amped, Semtex, and heartbeat. And then my fully loaded class, I'm just running an M13, mainly just using this for the fully loaded, so I get full ammo for my assault rifle, being the Val here. So again, this is our AS Val, firing that 9x39 millimeters. So if you guys aren't familiar, for example, the MAC-10 fires, I believe, 9x19 parabellum, and again, the TTK for the MAC-10 is going to be 538 milliseconds versus the Val at 407. So if you're not familiar with 9x19 versus 9x39. 9x39 is basically the 300 blackout of the 7.62x39. So it's a bigger round, much bigger than 9x19. So I'm really, really glad that they actually got this weapon right in game. This would put you down hard, and that MAC-10 stands no chance against this thing if you're going to hit your shots. A much, much larger round than the 9x19. So this is a very big round. This weapon does a lot of damage, and the fastest TTK weapon in Warzone at 407 milliseconds. So let's go ahead and we'll jump into the gameplay. I'll walk you through this really good, insane duo win that I had here with Kaz. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Okay, so here we go. We're coming down. We actually landed South Bunker before this, which is the bunker all the way down to my right, not the closest one to me. And we circled all the way up and around, and then we're coming in here, and you see Kaz has a hit on him, and I end up getting shot from the right. So they were coming, trying to figure out where specifically they were. I'm trying to get on cover here, just so I don't get cleaned up here. So I'm gonna get on cover, wait for Kaz to come around and get me. And this is basically when a lot of crazy engagements are gonna start with us. So it's his bounty pushing, and here they come. So Kaz is gonna call out that they're pushing. They're throwing mollies already. They're right behind us. I thought I had a proxy mine, but I actually had a Semtex, so I almost killed myself there, which would have been really, really bad. But we're going to move upstairs. I'm going to stay tight with Kaz just so we can protect each other here instead of getting onto the roof. So Kaz puts down a proxy right there, and he's going to cover the stairs while I'm going to cover the hallway here. Not sure where his other guy is, so obviously there's one pushing the stairs there. I'm just going to try and get an angle on this hallway in case he comes from that way or even from the roof and comes through one of those windows. And then here, Kaz is going to call out for help. And so I'm going to turn and help him. You can see he got hit with a thermite there. And again, the 9x39 just crushes. I'm able to clean that guy up quick. He did call out to his buddy that he was able to get one of us. And then unfortunately, I wasn't expecting this guy to come from the same direction. So I had my back turned. And he downed me. And then again, he tried to, for some reason, thirst me instead of pushing Kaz harder. And Kaz was able to get him. And then just a crazy sequence of events starts here. As Kaz and I are on the roof now, I'm watching this team at this helicopter who just is getting their second loadout, and we're already ghost at this point. And then you can see on the UAV, there's a team literally right in front of us here. So here's this guy here pushing up, and my first round clips the wall there, so I didn't actually get that down, but I cleaned him up for Kaz, who got the nice shot on him there. So now we have basically this one guy on us still, and then keep an eye on that helicopter that just left because they're going to be coming back. So this one guy, you can see I have him on the heartbeat. He's below me somewhere. I'm trying to just crouch walk so I can hear where he is, and he's running around outside now. I can hear him. So I heard him go in here, so I'm going to turn, call him out to Kaz, get some shots on him, and he goes out the back window there. I can hear that because he knows I have that door covered. And then right here, just the 9x39, you can see that's decent range right there. And again, just hitting those headshots, he goes down almost instantly. I'm able to get in there and clean him up pretty efficiently. So again, just fast forward, I'm coming right back into the building. So this is seconds later, and we're getting pushed by another team now. So this is the third team that's pushed us so far. And you can see they're crossing the street. I missed my shots with the Val right there. However, that's really not beyond the range. I probably wouldn't have downed him at that range, but I would have definitely broke armor. I just didn't really line up my shots too well. And you can see I got shot from the right side here, so this is his buddy. And Kaz and I are making callouts here. I'm going to plate up, try and listen, put another mine there in case he comes up that ladder, which seems to happen to me a lot as someone comes up that ladder and just does a 360 and kills me for whatever reason. So Kaz kills a guy, cleans him up here on orange mark. And again, we know his buddy's over here on the side. So there we go. I see him, and I was going to try and push him there. I missed my opportunity, unfortunately, to just hit him. I probably should have just stayed on the roof and got shots on him. Now, We're going to get more shots on him there. And then here comes this helicopter out of nowhere. This is the same helicopter from earlier. So Kaz actually downs one guy. I get on the roof, clean him up. I saw the other guy push to the other side of the roof here. And I'm going to push him right away since I know Kaz might be in trouble there. So clean him up. And it was insane. So I think that's the 5th team that's pushed us at this point. So again, I'm going to put a proxy on this ladder. Turns out to be pretty key. So again, we're watching this guy in the air. Someone got, the guy, his buddy brought him back right below me. And again, there's that proxy coming in. So the proxy and then the Val clean him up. Nice and easy there. Again, fast forward a few seconds later. Kaz is still engaging people on the other side. I picked up that first guy's Claymore and put it there. And I had a trophy up there. And then I cleaned up with the Val again. So just really, really clutch with those anti-personnel mines there. And then there was one guy left there that Kaz ends up cleaning up. It was the guy that we saw parachuting earlier. So fast forward again. We're way up by police, getting up on the tunnel here, and we've been watching these guys push up on us for a while. You can see there just how far I'm leading this guy to get these shots with the M82. Because of the bullet velocity, it's pretty good with this barrel. Obviously, this is the best barrel for it. However, it can be a little hard to hit those moving targets, so you really need to lead. And again, you can see here that 20 times zoom just coming in really, really clutch there. It's very, very effective because I can toggle my zoom to whatever distance I need to be engaging here. So I cleaned that one guy up very, very quickly. And again, here's his buddy over there. I'm able to down him, or this may even be a completely separate team. I downed him, and then Kaz is going to yell that he just got res. So again, here he is moving. I hit him, and then I think this guy here is another team which cleaned him up. So I got the assist for that. So that was a completely other team that third-partied that. Going to parachute down the mountain, and we're getting in the end game here. We're trying to lay low. And then I see this guy on the roof, so I couldn't pass up that opportunity. I got a nice down there. And obviously, he's fighting other people. And then here's a whole nother guy that he must have downed or his buddy down. So I'm going to clean him up, get him out of the way. And then fast forward a few seconds later, there's a guy over on orange. And then Kaz is getting shot from here. So again, you can see the Val. I break him almost instantly, and I get the kill. And pretty good distance there. I'd say probably about 40 meters or so, if not a little bit more. And then the last guy here is 2v1. He's out there where we had our orange mark originally. So we're going to push him, and we're going to kind of fan out left and right so we get an angle on him. Hopefully he'll engage one person, and the other person can clean him up if someone goes down. And it ends up he died in the gas. So we got thrown a bone there because we've been having really bad luck. We either never get circle or some really unfortunate event happens right at the final circle. So right there, I don't know what happened. The guy either got stuck below a rock or something happened. And we ended up getting the win there. He must have died in the gas, either that or he left. I'm not sure which it was. But we got a really nice win here. It was a 15-kill win in total. So you can see really nice 2 bales riding out of there. Really, really good win right there. One of the craziest wins I've had. I ended up having 7 kills, and Kaz had 8 kills. We had very, very similar damage. But again, overall great game. The AS Val, that 9x39 just packs a huge punch, and the fastest TTK weapon in Warzone. However, no one really uses it because it does take a lot of skill, and it only has a 30-round magazine. It does have heavy recoil, which you really need to control. And like I said, only the 30-round magazine makes it really not appealing to a lot of folks. But let me know down below what you guys think of the AS Val in 9x39. And I'll leave you guys with that. This is Buffering Gaming with the AS Val. Till next time, Buffering Gaming. Out.